Hello everybody and welcome to today's video where, if you can see behind me right here, I am going to be doing a little taste test of Bastard Brew coffee. So the ones I have today is the Guatemala single extract, and it's a specialty coffee, and I just got it like grounded. But so yeah, if you could see the picture, it is so freaking cool looking. And I just love the packaging. I love anything skeletons. You guys already know that. And of course with this, I had to get the matching mug. And there's kind of a glare on it, but the mug is literally so cool. The colors are everything. The colors are so vibrant. The picture is vibrant. The picture is like so clear too. So cool. So I'm going to be doing one hot coffee because that's just traditional, plus we have to use the mug, and then I'm going to be doing an iced coffee because I'm more of an iced girly, but both are good and I'm just really excited to try this. And it is true, you can smell it through the bag, and I was like, how do they do that? Like the postal bag, you can smell it through that. And then I realized there's a little like vent right here, just the details. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, now we can start. So I forget what it's called, but it's like where it's not all the way grounded. And this was my first time ordering coffee online, and usually, like as you can see, we do have like a K-cup machine. So they do offer K-cups though, but I'm like, that's not as fun. So then I just ended up getting like the bags, just like they sell like whole beans grounded, or like I think I got like medium grounded, but I ended up, when I got it, I didn't really like it too much. So then I ended up just going in and grounding it like all the way. If anybody knows what that's called, I should know this, but I don't remember. So I ended up grounding it more, and hopefully it tastes better. I haven't had it all the way grounded, but I think it's just a me thing. And it's also because like we're using this and it's not like an official coffee maker, so it probably tastes different in here, and I'm sure it tastes just as good in an official coffee maker. But since we are working with what we have, I don't think it mixed well. So next time I'm going to either order the whole beans, which is fancy in itself, or just go ahead and just stick with the ground coffee. But this smells so good and I'm very excited to try. So I'm just gonna scoop probably like 2 tablespoons into this, because I think that should be enough, and then we will continue from there. The way I almost started it, and I forgot to put the cup underneath, but that's okay though because the water still needs to heat up for a minute. So while the water is heating up, let me talk to you guys a little bit more about Bastard Brew. So they are a military and vet-owned company, and so every time you purchase from them, they donate a donation on your behalf to the Canines for Warriors Foundation, and that is just so cool, and I love that they stand for that. And plus, I love that their like whole aesthetic of the whole like company is all like skeletons and all different types of stuff like that. I know they have like Bali Blue Madness. I still want to get that. It's one of their newer ones, and I want to say one of their most popular ones because I like see everybody has it and it's so cute. And most of the coffees do have matching mugs that you can purchase. There's so many options, there's so many different designs. Also the variety of like different flavors of coffees, and also the fact that you can like order it if you want it like whole bean or ground or coursed. I believe that's what I had, but I really don't know. It was one of the ones where I was like, oh, I don't know, but so they do offer a whole types of different like coffee beans, which is really cool, and I feel like nobody else does that. So yes, Bastard Brew. I honestly love their whole vibe, and I love that they do support vets and that they're vet owned and that they do donate to vet owned charities. But yeah, the water is heated up and let's continue this. I have the perfect cup to use for the iced coffee one. And I have a little request. Bastard Brew, if you're watching this, I think you guys should make tumblers. I'll show you what I mean. One second. Okay, so this is the cup I'm going to be using. Isn't it just perfect? But the tumbler idea literally is like just for example, like the basic like clear tumblers with obviously not the Starbucks logo, but like your guys' logo, and then like you guys could even put like a design around. This cup was made by my friends Tegan and Gabby. I'll put their Instagram right here because it's kind of long, but go check them out. They make some really sick stuff, and they made me this cup and I absolutely love it. But anyways, the coffee is ready. So I am not gonna put any syrups in this because I just want to try it as is, but I can drink black coffee, but I would prefer not to. So I'm just gonna use regular milk so that way it doesn't change the taste too much. And I mean, I probably could drink black coffee if it was iced, but hot coffee in general, I don't know, I just can't do it unless like, yeah, even in the wintertime, I still drink iced. But I'm gonna move the camera angle so you guys can see the pour. That is so satisfying every time. So I guess I should mix it. Oh, yeah. We'll mix it just a little bit and we'll try it. Okay, so this, or should we do it at the end? Okay, no, we're doing it now. So I am going to try this and then I'll think of my notes while I'm sipping. Okay, this is good. The comparison I can make it to is it tastes really similar to Peet's coffee. It's like Peet's coffee, I usually get like a vanilla iced latte, and so it has that like sweetness to it, but this coffee, like it tastes like traditional coffee and the flavor's there, and it has that like bitterness that coffee would have, but it's not too bad, honestly. Like I feel like syrups would be really good in this, but at the same time, if I was to add like a bunch of syrups, then the flavor of the coffee would be lost. So I think if you like the flavor of coffee, it's what this feels like. What this feels like is I'm like drinking black coffee and the cream, even though it's milk, isn't really coming through. But that's good. That means the coffee flavor is there. So I definitely recommend this one so far. And I wonder how different it would be with ice though. Good thing we're trying that. Okay, for the sole purpose of content and that the second half of this video is going to be for a reel or a TikTok, I just put the coffee that was in there into my WWE cup. Just putting that out there. Also, quick side note, I have this faint memory of like when I was ordering this that they offer espresso beans too. That I would be interested in trying because ever since like I've started drinking espresso a lot, normal coffee just doesn't taste the same to me. So that's why I think the flavor's throwing me off a little bit because I'm used to espresso. But if that is true and if they do offer espresso beans, then I will be probably looking into that next time and trying it. Even though I don't have, well, I do have an espresso maker, but it doesn't really work. But it could work in here, right? It probably couldn't, but it's worth a try. Okay, second one is brewing. You can probably hear it and see the finishing drip. But yeah, so second one is good. I kind of, if you watch the reel, you can kind of see that the first one, I might cut this out, honestly. The first spoonful, I did like a little bit, and the second one, I like did so much. But it was the same amount, so it was okay. So we have our second one, and I'm trying to decide if I want to put a syrup in the iced one. Maybe we'll just drizzle the cup with something. Change of plans, I'm making this into a mocha. A little life hack: pour your cold milk or creamer, whatever you're using, into the hot coffee before you put it into the ice so it doesn't melt the ice and so it kind of cools off the coffee. Bonus tip: if you have like a little metal like a little metal like cup, and you put that in the freezer for a few minutes and then it cools off your coffee even more, makes a big difference. Okay, so I have this like sweet cream cold foam that I made a couple days ago, and it's strawberry flavored, and so I'm considering, since there's a little bit of room and I've already added a bunch of ice, turning this into a chocolate covered strawberry latte. Thoughts? I'm probably gonna do it. I'm really hoping this doesn't mess it up. Okay. Can you guys see it? Yeah, you guys can see it. You literally can't even see it. That didn't work out as well as I thought. Oh, it kind of worked. Okay. Moment of truth. Oh yeah, it kind of worked. Oh, that kind of looks everything. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick picture and then we're gonna try it. Okay, the moment of truth. So we already tried the hot coffee, and now I'm really excited to try this iced coffee. It looks so scrumptious. Okay, let's try it. Ooh, that's really good. Okay, first thought right away is that you can still taste the coffee even with the syrup in it. So the strawberry didn't mix in, but that's okay. But like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. You can still taste it even with the other syrups in there. Like, I used the strawberry, which hasn't mixed in yet, but the chocolate is like kind of sunk into the bottom. Plus I used mocha creamer, but you can still really taste the coffee, and it's still there, and it still has that like bitterness in a good way, just like the hot coffee. And I honestly really wasn't expecting that. I was kind of expecting the coffee flavor to get lost, because that does tend to happen coming from an ex-barista, and even with espresso that will happen, and it kind of just depends on what kind of syrup you're using. Usually, we'll just use this for example. These tend to overpower a lot more than like sauces, so keep that in mind. So I think that may be why I can still taste the coffee, because I used the sauce instead of the syrups. But maybe next time we will make like a caramel version, because I have caramel creamer, sauce, and syrup. I'm gonna try and mix the strawberry in a little bit. So yeah, that is very good. Everything goes together really well. The coffee is a really nice base. It can either be hot or iced. Honestly, being honest, I really like it iced better, but maybe it's just because I'm an iced girly, and this, like, it has flavor in it, but you can still taste the coffee, and that's like the main, like, star of the show. I mean, it's supposed to be, right? Yeah, that is really good. So if you want this coffee recipe, it is this coffee. And then I just used chocolate syrup, mocha creamer, and then the sweet cream cold foam was literally just whipped up heavy cream, some cream cheese, and strawberry puree, or like strawberry jam, which everything we already had, and I was using it for we had people over, and I was using it for that, for like dessert or whatever. And then I had extra, and I'm like, oh, this would be good in coffee. Yeah. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out Bastard Brew. And if you guys like what you see here, if you guys want to order any of their coffee, their mugs, I'm pretty sure they have shirts too. You can use my code HONEYBBROOKE at checkout, and you could save some money. And then on top of that, they'll make a donation from your purchase to Canines for Warriors. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this vlog here, drink my little coffees, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys. Oh, let me know. Here, I have a little task for you. Go to the Bastard Brew website, pick out a coffee, maybe even a matching mug too. Let me know which one we should try next, and if there's a certain recipe that you guys want me to try. Okay, bye!